very coaxing, and the red lips close to his cheek. "Say yes, darling. It will make me so happy." "But suppose any danger should threaten you?" "I should be there to defend my cousin with my life," Leon cried fervently. Don Gracia smiled. "You speak bravely, my boy, but as yet you are very young. However, as Leonore has set her heart upon this expedition, I suppose I must say yes. In case of danger, I will send some soldiers to escort you." "Oh, thank you, papa! I am so glad. Come, Leon, we will make haste, so as to set off ere the day gets more advanced." And warmly embracing her father, the girl sped swiftly away, followed by her cousin. In half an hour the cortege was ready, and after some little hesitation on Don Garcia's part, they started. Leonore, with her two favourite maids, Lally and Tolla, were cosily seated on a palanquin carried by 4 strong men. Before clearing her path from all difficulties, went a body of 25 soldiers. Beside her, Pantaleone kept up a cheerful conversation, pointing out the beauties of the palaces through which they passed. Some 20 natives, armed with poignards, brought up the rear. Toki, a native who had grown old in the Viceroy's palace, led the way toward one of the ruined temples, that erected to Shiva, the god of destruction. Leonore gazed with awed eyes at the magnificent palace, still bearing traces of former beauty. "How wonderful! I must stay here, Leon, and sketch those old statues. We need go no farther." The day was beginning to get intensely hot, so the men were nothing loath to seek shelter in the cool temple, to sleep away the sunny hours. Sketchbook in hand, the girl chose a shady retreat outside, and was soon lost in her work. Presently the dreamy silence was broken, faint cries from afar ahead reached her, and looking hastily up, Leonore saw a sight which made her stand rooted to the spot in speechless horror. In the distance, pouring out from the mountains, were a multitude of Indians clad in diverse costumes, carrying in their hands fantastic idols, and followed by a train of Brahmins, singing a low, monotonous chant, which had warned the girl of their approach. Recovering her self-possession, and calling to the startled servants, Leonore entered the temple, where Pantaleone and the men were quietly dozing. "Leon, awake! The Indians are coming!" The youth sprang to his feet, and flinging one arm around his cousin, he drew a sharp poignard from his sash, and clutched it firmly. "Do not be afraid, Leonore. I will guard you with my life," he said bravely. "But is there no way to escape?" Leonore asked wildly, frightened at the peril into which her folly had brought them all. "We might have gone, but it is too late. They are here," Toki said gravely. "The only thing we can do is to hide amongst these broken statues, and perhaps we may be safe from their view." Scarcely had this been done than the procession arrived, stopped before the temple, and the men commenced building a huge square pile of wood, and on this they placed a bier, on which lay the corpse of an old man, decked with silks and costly jewels. Leonore and Pantaleone, watching from their hiding-place the strange preparations, now saw a girl, very young and beautiful, but weeping bitterly, being dragged toward the pile by a tall, hard-looking woman. "Come!" she cried in loud, ringing tones. "Now is the time to uphold the honor of your family and show your courage." With a shudder the girl drew back, and clasping her hands piteously together, said, "Why should I thus sacrifice my young life to the cruelty of your customs? I cannot endure the thought of being burnt alive. It is too horrible." "It is your duty. A woman must follow her husband in death," coldly. The young widow burst into passionate weeping, and gave an agonized glance around at the vindictive faces. Not one among that multitude, she thought, felt pity for the girl who was condemned to so horrible a fate. End of section 1. Chapter 1, Part 2. She was mistaken, and a second gaze revealed a young boy, not more than 15, who was quietly sobbing, an expression of deep anguish on his face. "Satsavan, my poor brother, you have also come to witness my painful end." The boy went toward her and wound his arms around her slim waist, drawing the dark head onto his shoulder. "I would that I could help you," he whispered, "but what can I do among all these